Hello everyone. In this episode of Where Is, which is a series that I run on this channel about missing people, I want to publicise the bizarre disappearance of Nicola Bulley. This happened on Friday, so we're now into the fourth day of the search for Nicola. And this disappearance happened in my own county. But I've got to admit that the place she disappeared from, St Michael's-on-Wyre, I'd never heard of it. But Lancashire is my county, and it's a big county, so it goes all the way down from the southern end here, where the Greater Manchester border is just before Wigan, and I live in this area right here, round here. So this is more northerly, and it's north of Preston and a little bit north east of Blackpool. So that's kind of the orientation of this disappearance. And Lancashire goes all the way up here past Lancaster and then all the way out. Yeah, it's big. It's big. Covers Blackburn, Preston, Burnley, Colne, and then you get to the Pennines and the wrong side of the Pennines, which is Yorkshire. So Nicola disappeared from St Michael's-on-Wyre, and this has hit the national press in the UK, but I'm not sure whether this has gone international. So I want to raise awareness for Nicola. She's a mother of two, and her kids need her home. So I'm reading this from Sky News, from a report yesterday, and it's really alarming. It's bizarre. So a woman who vanished while walking her dog in Lancashire has two little girls that need their mummy home. Nicola Bulley, aged 45, was last seen at 9:15 a.m. on Friday by a member of the public. Since she was reported missing, her family have been living in perpetual hell as they search for her. And her Facebook, as of last night, was public, and they recently enjoyed a holiday at Centre Parks, just a family having fun, not a care in the world. And who would have known that a month later they'd be living in this hell that all families of missing people go through? What is bizarre is that she was walking her dog, a Springer Spaniel called Willow. This is Willow. Willow was found running loose near a bench, between the river and a bench, the place she was walking. And I think this is the area where she was walking, because she's posted photos of her walks. She also posts, I think it looks like Strava. So I'm hoping that her Strava might reveal some details about where she went. As well as Willow being found, this is the utterly bizarre thing that she was on the phone at the time, and her phone was found on a bench, so near where Willow was found. And this is on a towpath by the River Wyre in St Michael's. And it was still connected to a conference call when it was found. And police said on Monday that they were keeping an open mind about what happened, but they do not believe that Miss Bulley was attacked, which I find weird. They're not considering it at the moment a criminal case. It's a missing persons inquiry. But why would a 45-year-old woman who's out walking her dog leave her dog behind and have a conference call live, still going, when her phone was found? How do you just walk away? I mean, it's literally in the middle of nowhere. Look. This is St Michael's-on-Wyre, and it's really, really rural around that area. Like, once you get out of Preston, which is down here, this is the city of Preston. Once you get out of Preston, it's very rural, all the way up past Lancaster, really. You know, it's little villages. So where would she have gone? It's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Her partner, Paul Ansell, said he spent all of Sunday searching for Nicola. He's an engineer and he said it's just perpetual hell. It's utter disbelief. We are living through this, but it doesn't feel real, he said from the family home in Inskip in Lancashire. And again, I had to look up where Inskip was, but it's near St Michael's. All we can say is we need to find her. She's got 2 little girls that need their mummy home. So Nicola, known as Nikki, and Mr Ansell have been in a relationship for 12 years. And as I said, she's got 2 little girls. Police indicated she dropped her children, aged 9 and 6, to the local primary school before walking her dog. And that's the usual routine that she has. After the school run, she goes to walk Willow. I got a call from the school regarding somebody who had found Willow and Nikki's phone and the dog lead and the harness on the bench. Mr Ansell then called the police. We take the kids to school and take the dog down there, either myself or Nikki, nearly every day. So Nikki, a mortgage advisor, is originally from Chelmsford in Essex and has lived in Lancashire for 25 years. But police said she speaks with an Essex accent. If you see someone that looks like her and you think it isn't her because she doesn't have a Lancashire accent, which is like mine, she's got a southern accent and an Essex accent. Here's some pictures of officers from Lancashire Police. It really concerns me that there's a river. Did she fall in the river? How deep is that river at St Michael's? I want to know. I don't know. I can't gauge how deep it is just by looking at this, but I don't know. If Willow had got in the river, because Springer Spaniels do like water, and Willow had got into difficulty, did Nicola get in to help her and then fall in and get washed away? That only works if it's deep and it's really fast flowing, and I don't know that it is. I mean, on this photo, it's flowing. I don't know how fast it flows. If anybody's in this area, St Michael's on Wyre, can you let me know how deep this river is, how dangerous this river is? Now, Springer Spaniels are good swimmers. If Willow had got into difficulty and Nicola panicked, Willow's got herself out of it and then hung around waiting for Nicola. So that's why she's found in the area where Nicola disappeared, near the phone, so Willow's kind of stayed put. But where is Nicola? That's the only thing I can think. The only thing I can think, if this is not an abduction, then she's fallen in the river. She hasn't just walked away. Something bad's happened to her. I'm hoping that she's found safe and well. I just always have a big concern when there's a waterway nearby. So I also want to know, was Willow wet? Because if Willow's been in the river, was she wet? I mean, she might have gone in the river anyway, because Springer Spaniels like water. So we don't necessarily mean that Nicola's gone in the river if Willow's wet. See what I mean? It's just a possibility. Superintendent Sally Riley from Lancashire Police told a press conference that fears for Miss Bulley are growing as time passes. She said the police are keeping a really open mind about what could have happened, but we do believe that the likelihood is that Nicola has gone missing and this is not a crime inquiry. We've mounted a really intensive operation to try to find Nicola. We've got a large area to search. They do. It's very rural out there. People do go missing, but clearly as time goes on, we become more and more concerned. But we're very much hoping that we find something to try to bring her home safe and well soon. So Nicola is 45, white, 5'3", with light brown shoulder length hair, and she speaks with an Essex, not a Lancashire accent. Let me know your thoughts below. As always, I've been Michelle. Hope you're well. I'll see you in the next video. It's goodbye from Miss Tillington and Miss Cassie Springer. Bye, guys.